So my name is Omar Mitchell, better known as Chilio. Influencer here in the city of Atlanta. However, here to answer a few questions for a class project. Our role in visual art. The world is becoming quickly a visual world in terms of how people are relating to information. I think it's a negative thing and a positive thing in some instances. Most people are bombarded with stimuli, and basically I don't see the execution on a lot of the information. However, people are learning through visuals and they're learning faster, where it's actually challenging the roles of education institutions in terms of colleges and so on and so forth. I recall Bill Gates saying that in a while college may be unnecessary in a sense. I know I use the internet. It's like the movie The Matrix. I don't know if you ever saw that, but when they plugged the wire in the back of Neo's head and he's like, oh, I know Kung Fu now. It's just like that quick. Information is getting disseminated that quick, but it's up to those who choose to, I guess, execute it properly so that people can learn. I guess in terms of visuals, infant visual content, I don't know, it just depends on if you're left-brained or right-brained. If you're a creative type, then it becomes somewhat addictive, Like you have programs and software, social networking like Tumblr, Pinterest and so on and forth. You can just get lost in that, but again, it's like what's being retained, like it's just creating a new intuitive way of how people communicate with each other. Imagery is very inspiring for me. I know that's more on a positive note. I guess the negativity comes in to where I guess safeguarding certain kind of information as it relates to children, so forth. I don't know if now that the globe have access to this information, what type of influences is this going to present on people's personalities in terms of being neurotic and so on and so forth. Personality disorders, these are all new things that are affecting society. And I like to look at things on a positive note. I think that me just being able to have instant inspiration is a good thing, and it helps me with my craft. It helps me to learn. It helps me to understand people's plights and inspirations and their missions. So I don't know. The instant visualization is a good thing. Just think it's a toy for now. I think by the time we get to the 20s, it'll be more of a, it's just as simple as a telephone. Excuse me, I've seen a lot of pop art imagery popping up, retrospective of the 70s, Andy Warhol, Basquiat. A lot of primitive art that you would never normally see. See stuff like this in McDonald's ads. So, yeah, of course, things are changing. Like people are relating to popular images such as Rihanna, Beyonce, just these huge imageries because it's something that everybody can relate to. So, communication is changing in terms of art. Like people are viewing communication differently. It's just not verbatim, it's like it's just a visual communication and I'm not always interested in mainstream thinking because I think it sways people to a bulk way of thinking. I think it kind of disassociates people with individuality and their contributions to society. Influenced me the most is probably in the Cubism still with Pablo Picasso. Simplicity is just my thing. I just like clean, meaningful artwork, you know, things that make statements, things that are symbolic, things that express without overpowering the situation. My influences that I see around me are just a little more because, you know, it's just my day-to-day interaction with art, whether it be in the street or, you know, online or wherever, you know. It's just my own personal exploration. Just so I can better myself and become, you know, more of a proficient artist. And basically give a contribution back to the world in terms of my creativity, something that will last when I'm not around anymore. So it was a pleasure talking with you, and I hope that the information I shared today will help your students, and have a good one. Cheerio.